Thank you very much for joining me on this Monday. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. I'm watching this tropical wave, trying to battle some of the dust out there and trying to knock out some of the heat. Some of us have been so hot. I've been watching you with that excessive heat. This is a pretty strong tropical wave, but I want to point out, like the last one, it's not a tropical storm or hurricane, so there's not a giant shield of rain. Some spots will actually have some sunshine. It could even be on one island, while the other side of the island could get dumped on with some isolated flooding. That's how these tropical waves go. This is pretty strong as a whole. There's a lot of rain with it, but as it starts to move in, especially tonight and tomorrow, and again, that forecast right on track from what we've been talking about together the last few days. As it starts to move in, it breaks apart a little bit, but we'll see some isolated flooding. St. Lucia, Barbados, South, St. Vincent, the Grenadines, Grenada, Venezuela, Trinidad and Tobago, Northern Guyana. That's where we're going to see the better chance of rain with this, and I'm going to break that down. Then we work our way into the Western Caribbean. Jamaica, we're going to deal with some of the afternoon storms, always watching us across Jamaica. Spotty afternoon storms, so more action to the east, more to the west, just north of Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, watching this blob of rain. That's been spinning back some of that rain toward Honduras and Belize. And I want to touch upon the Gulf of Mexico. Going to see a little buildup of moisture in the Gulf. I'll show you that on the computer models back through Texas, Louisiana. I'll show you that in just a second. Here's the broad picture. Little spin to the southeast of Bermuda. Not seeing much in the way of that, but Florida and the Bahamas, better chance of scattered storms as we swing over the next couple afternoons. Now, Eastern Pacific, no name system right now, but this rain near Costa Rica, Panama may eventually develop. There could be a name system later this week into the weekend on the Eastern Pacific side. I'll monitor that. Now, here's the tropical wave that is moving in. Again, a pretty big tropical wave with it. Here's the Caribbean, Jamaica. We get back toward Puerto Rico, St. Kitts and Nevis here, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, St. Lucia, Dominica. Now, here's what's going on. We have a lot of dust. Guadeloupe, we've been seeing that. Martinique, this yellow shading, that is the dust, and orange and red shading as well. That's thicker out there. As this moves in, it will knock out some of the dust, but this is a fine resolution satellite picture. I wanted to show you some of the dust that is around. There's definitely that dust that just adds to the heat. We have been so hot. Puerto Rico, Jamaica, we have been so hot. A lot of us would like a weak tropical system to move in, fill up the cisterns, break some of the heat. But as of now, we're just watching these tropical waves that are sliding by. So watching this tropical wave, watching this, my friends in the Gulf, I want to show you something in just a second. This is this afternoon. Now, as this tropical wave gets closer today, we'll get some scattered showers possible over toward Trinidad, Tobago, Guyana. And again, watching that flood threat, Belize, Honduras, Nicaragua, not quite as much El Salvador and Guatemala. Now, going forward in time, let me stop it here. This is tomorrow afternoon. Little extra rain in the Bahamas, but this tropical wave now starts to move in. So again, St. Lucia, Barbados, south, that's where we'll get a better chance of rain, and still this surge of moisture here off to the west of Jamaica, watching out for some isolated flooding Central America. Northern Venezuela will get some rain. Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, the scattered to widespread rain and storms, isolated areas of flooding as this moves in. And then look at that, as that moves in, it is going to weaken Eastern Caribbean. I want to zoom down in just a second with that, track that. This is by the time we work our way into Wednesday. And then there's that next tropical wave. So late this week, I'll be watching that. That'll be the next tropical wave that will be sliding our way. And then you can see here again some of the moisture that we're watching in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm not seeing any organization out of this, but that is going to bring some stormy weather to Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, even Alabama once again. This is by late on Thursday. Then late on Thursday, watching that next tropical wave getting closer, especially by Friday into the weekend. And again, I always keep an eye on any buildup of moisture in the Gulf of Mexico, just not seeing any signs of development, which is a great thing as of now. So here's the tropical wave. Let me get back to today with this tropical wave moving in. There's a lot of rain with it now. But again, that's over the water for the most part. But we'll start to see some of the showers breaking out. Suriname, watching out for that chance of rain. Guyana, tonight it picks up. So tonight and tomorrow, that next tropical wave moves in. That's what I was talking about right there. You see that green shading? That's where we'll see the rain. St. Lucia, Barbados, south, a better chance of rain through Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada. Again, not all day stuff. It is not going to be a washout for most of us, but there will be those areas of some flooding. Spotty showers and storms, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. And look at this. Northern Colombia, as we get into northwestern sections of Venezuela, Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire. Watch what happens as we go forward. Once again, as this tropical wave moves in, it falls apart. That's the pattern. There's a lot of wind shear, and it's still fighting the dust which helps diminish this, unfortunately, because only hit or miss showers possible. ABC Islands, best chance would be Wednesday, passing shower. Otherwise, Jamaica will see some afternoon storms. Haiti, Dominican Republic, British Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, again, scattered showers. So not enough to break this crazy heat that is out there. We need to get some more moisture around for sure. All right, these are the 2-day rain totals. So through July 4th, through tomorrow evening, and you see again, this is a computer model. So let's take Honduras, for example. See this white shading? That would be over 100 millimeters of rain. Inches is there too, which is also 4 inches of rain. But this may be a little bit more over here, or it could be a little bit more over the water. This just gives me a feel of the potential that we could get. So you look over toward Trinidad and Tobago with this tropical wave. Some spots may get 10 millimeters of rain. In that blue shading, 10 to 25, but around it, there's a little bit more. So we are going to see some areas that could get over 75 millimeters of rain. And then this here, Haiti, Dominican Republic, those brighter colors showing up, that would be relying on a few afternoon storms for a couple inches of rain or 50 millimeters of rain. So Belize, again, that rain chance the next 2 days will stay elevated, watching over toward Honduras. My friends in the Western Caribbean, some of my islands, watching that with some of the spotty shower storms, watching that flood threat in Central America. This here, Jamaica, again, definitely not all day stuff. Super hot over toward Falmouth, Montego Bay, 40 to 50% chance of passing showers and storms. Same thing, Haiti and the Dominican Republic. It's the scattered stuff, the afternoon stuff that we'll be on the lookout for. A little uptick in some of the storm chance tomorrow, though, in the Dominican Republic, about a 60% chance. Now, the Bahamas, we're going to see some of that rain around Florida, the Bahamas, scattered afternoon showers and storms, especially as we go over the next couple days. Puerto Rico for tomorrow, a little uptick. Again, it's mainly the afternoon and evening stuff, not a washout, but a 50% chance of some of the storms. Antigua, Barbuda, again, rain chance pretty limited. 20 to 30% chance. That's what we'll be seeing back through Anguilla, St. Kitts and Nevis, Saba, Statia, St. Martin as well. Dominica, about a 40% chance of rain today, kind of bopping around Dominica, watching Guadeloupe, Martinique. Again, most of the rain with this tropical wave, as I was mentioning, would be just to the south, but we'll see a chance of some showers. St. Lucia, as that tropical wave moves in tomorrow, rain chance about 50 to 60% chance. Keep me posted in the comments. Barbados, same thing tomorrow with the tropical wave moving in, a 50 to 60% chance, a little bit more down to the south. Grenada, that better chance of rain tomorrow. Grenada, St. Vincent, the Grenadines, northern Venezuela, better chance of rain. Seeing Trinidad tomorrow. Trinidad and Tobago, we're looking at a 70% chance of rain tomorrow. It's not a 100% chance, but it is a higher chance of rain as that next tropical wave moves in. So super hot and dusty. Thinking of you dealing with the extreme heat. A lot of us, I've been seeing the comments, those that have breathing issues, it has been extra tough with that dust around that I was just showing you. Tropical wave kicks out some of the dust for some of us. So that next tropical wave moves in tonight and tomorrow. And then I showed you that another one back behind it. That'll move in late week into the weekend. So I'll be tracking that for you. Scattered areas of rain. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, it looks like we'll get a better chance of named systems, which is kind of common sense as we get deeper into the hurricane season. But as we work our way late into July, we'll see the wind shear decreasing and a buildup of moisture across the Atlantic basin. So things will get more active as we work our way into later this month. So keep me posted on the heat, the dust, and again, that new tropical wave moving in. I'll do my best to keep you posted on my end. I'm watching everything all day long. Thank you for sharing this channel. I've been seeing those comments, you doing that, and I do really appreciate that. That keeps me going. I hope you have a good rest of your day.